So do you remember your first time? I mean, your very first time? Was it a good memory? Well, I'm going to show you here in just a second a guy that will never forget his first time on a motorcycle, and his friends won't either. Welcome to Cory Turner Talks Cars. It's time for Friday Funnies. It's finally Friday, and this is the day where we get to have a good time and laugh at all the craziness that we found on the internet this week. Stuff that I've found and stuff that you have found and sent my way. Thank you for doing that. Remember, Wednesdays are What Do You Want to See Wednesday. Give me show ideas, cars you want to talk about, things you want to see, anything in the automotive, cars, trucks, planes, boats, you name it. We'll make those shows for you. But today we're going to stay with Friday Funnies, crazy stuff we found on the internet. Also, the secret car of the day is going to be given at the end. If you're still playing to win Dom's 1970 Dodge Charger, the one from Fast and Furious, we're giving away that Lego set. So at the end of the video, we'll tell you what the secret car of the day was. Just go to CoryTurnerTalks.com, click on Contact Us, fill out your information, put the secret car of the day in the message, and you're registered to win. All right, here we go. And that drawing will be on Monday. So someone's going to win that awesome Lego set on Monday. All right, let's dive in here and look at some crazy stuff that we found this week. All right, first up is this bad. Okay, so just a normal driveway, right? Not much happening. Check this out. This is nuts. Out of nowhere. Boom! Watch it again. Oh my gosh, it is so crazy. Let's look at that. Look how close they come to hitting the car that's already parked there. Look at that. Now, by the looks of their bumper, they may have practiced this a few times, but look how close that was. Oh my gosh. I don't know what was happening. I can't think that this was on purpose since they completely took out the garage door. Wow, that was absolutely nuts. Okay. Okay, so Jose Roldan from The Jose Show. You got to check out thejoseshow.com. A great podcast. What I love it is it's just randomness at its finest. If you're just needing to hear someone talk about some stuff, it's a great way if you're on a drive, if you're doing something, to check out his show, because you never know what he's going to talk about, but it's always entertaining and it's always fun. From with the best French fries that are out there to movies that you should watch right now, the Jose Show is a great show to watch. But he sent this over, so okay, let's check this out. Okay, we got a motorcycle in the foreground, that's nice. But we're focusing on the guy with the motorcycle chugging the beer, right? Here he comes. That can't end good, right? All right, he gets rid of the beer, he's fine, and he makes it, and oh. Now what's crazy, I had to turn the audio off, but what's crazy is he's acting all cool like that's no big deal, but about right there, he is realizing that his back is absolutely on fire. Oh, let's check that out again. He does a great job of clearing the little creek there in the barrels, right? Just that last barrel kicked that back tire up a little bit, and down he went, sliding on his back across that gravel. Well, at least it wasn't pavement, right? Evel Knievel could tell you about pavement. Yeah, hit that dirt. Oh, hit that dirt hard. Okay, so a little backstory here. This is not the video, but it is a golf cart related video. So when I lived in Nashville, I was very fortunate that my sister, my brother-in-law, they knew Tim McGraw, had met them through restaurants and songwriters nights and stuff. So yeah, that Tim McGraw. So I got to meet Tim McGraw, got to go golfing with Tim McGraw, got to go fishing, got to do some fun stuff. That was super cool. And that was during Welcome to the Club and an Indian Outlaw and all of that. So as that was coming through, it was super cool. But we went golfing one day. It was my grandfather, Tim McGraw, my brother-in-law at the time, Tim, and we're driving down a hill on a golf cart. I'm driving my grandfather. My grandfather's like, "This thing have brakes?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "We might want to use them." I'm like, "Whatever." Well, as I tapped the brakes, I realized we were flying down this hill. And so Tim McGraw, as they tried to make that turn, did this right here, and they flipped over. And I was like, oh my gosh, we just killed Tim McGraw. So we run down the hill, and luckily they were okay. The golf cart was not. Only 3 wheels would touch the ground. The roof's all bent. I got nominated as the youngest to drive it back, as it's backfiring and been out smoke. I drove it up and, of course, That was hilarious. So the next time I went golfing there, it was actually sitting at the top of the hill saying, hey, be careful. This is what happens when you go too fast. But this is exactly what would, if you had had a video, that's what you just seen, and boom. I don't know how that guy didn't crush his arm in there. That was nuts. I do love that the other guy backed up. So, oh, that's not good. Totally good. But it happens. Seen quite a few of those, unfortunately. Lived through one of those. That's super funny. Okay, so we've got two guys on a scooter. And it reminds me of that song, How Many Guys on a Scooter? What was that? That was hilarious. Studio C, I think there was a Studio C episode where they talked about how many guys on a scooter. But it was pretty funny. But here, they're on a scooter. Everything looks fine. He waves like, yep, and boom. Now, if we watch that in slow motion, this poor guy, his head hits the ground right there. Boom. Not. He just grazed it, but yeah, that was pretty bad. So don't show off too much on a scooter, especially if there's two of you on there. So that's bad. Okay, so Jacob _Enzo16 sent this over. Have you ever seen a lobster riding a bug? I didn't know it happened, and he caught one in the wild. Check it out. It's an advertisement for all-you-can-eat lobster. They've got a Volkswagen Beetle. They got a bug and a giant lobster on the top. So I thought that was pretty clever. That's pretty funny. Man, trying to drive that thing around. There's a few blind spots on that bad boy. Wow, check it out. That's hilarious. So, yeah. Oh, it's too funny. Okay, so let's see what happens up here next. Okay, Jacob _Enzo16 also sent this over. If you notice, he has a license plate. If you like the show and you're commenting on the show, you're sending stuff in for the show, you're sending show ideas, and you're encouraging your friends to sign up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can earn your license plate too. Jacob _Enzo16 did here. Yeah, this is super safe. So if you notice, the jack has a big piece of wood that has the truck lifted up enough for him to stick his head in the wheel well. So that's, there's that, what's that saying that, are those videos that this is why women live longer? There you go. That's pretty much an example of it right there. So yeah, I don't know. Anything goes wrong, man, don't. Oh, that's bad. I've seen some people do some crazy stuff with jacks. Okay, so this is actually, okay, so you see Rory Sanders, he's got his license plate there. That right there is actually Rory Sanders. He's on a little Honda Ruckus right there. He he filmed this for us. He told his kids, he does a lot of cycling events. He told his kids, hey, I could probably, zip around with the bikes while I'm there at the events. And they're like, no. So he proved he could. And so he actually drove around his entire neighborhood like that right there. I think it's cool. And I also think it's crazy. I'm sure that people driving by are walking by like, what are you doing? But that's pretty hilarious. There's the front tire of the bicycle there on the side, but that's hilarious. He just put a mount on there, so that's pretty cool. Those little Hondas, those things are awesome. Okay, and a big shout out to Cameron Corbin for earning his license plate. He went with Air. So when you see the Air license plate, that's Cameron Corbin. Congratulations, Cameron, on earning your license plate. Corbin sent this over to me. I love April. Okay, I don't love April Fool's Day. I don't like jokes pulled on me, but I do like to see some of the creative stuff that people did. Park Place Limited did this one right here and put a little lunar rover there as for sale on April 1st. I thought that was hilarious. So there's all SpaceX and everything that's going on. I thought that was kind of fitting for that right there, so I thought that was pretty funny. All right, okay, so earlier I asked you, do you remember your first time? This guy will always remember his first time on a motorcycle and his first time to kiss a fence post. Check that out. Oh my gosh, that is so hilarious. And all of his buddies, oh my gosh, he takes it out. And boom. Oh, wow, he hit hard. All right, so that's it for Friday Funnies today. Those are the great things we saw. Thank you to Jacob _16, to Rory Sanders, to Jose Roldan. Thank you guys for sending over footage and things that we could use today. I promised you a secret car of the day so you could win the cool Lego set, and it is the Subaru SVX. And if you don't know what the Subaru SVX, not only do you want to go to CoryTurner.com, click on Contact Us, fill out your information and put Subaru SVX in the message so that you can be entered to win the Lego set, but you also want to go look it out. It is a super cool car. I've always wanted one. You know me, I want everything, but I've always wanted one. I came close a couple times to buying one. We saw one driving down the street the other day, and I'm like, oh man, that Subaru is so cool. So be sure to enter to win the prize. Today is the last day. This is it. So we're going to have the drawing on Monday. Good luck to all of you that have entered. You just have a few days left. You can go back through all the videos for the past 2 weeks and listen for the mystery cars and enter to win. So thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing. Thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Let's talk about cars tomorrow.